Little moment, setting up a little thing. Forgot to do something real quick. I was playing with third-party music on the past few days, so I need to make sure that's all off. And then I need to see about this music. Why is the music so loud? Nobody might ever know. I'm gonna leave everything else at 74 to 9%. That means the explosions are gonna be super loud, but I kind of like the explosions being super loud in my ears, so just a warning. Okay, that's all applied, everything's on. Just in case I have a friend join us, I need to enable that. Okay. Hello and welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth TX. Today we're kind of running a double theme. First, let's see what's on the news here. Because there's something up there I saw on ATK. News is on the news. News is broken. I see an ATK. I don't know if that means the ATKs are back, or if there's just some kind of, like, limited time thing. Oh, here we go. Driving. I bet you this is what this force this driving thing right here. Nothing says Valentine's like cars and going fast. Anyway, this is going to be partially going to be my Valentine's stream because I'm probably not going to be streaming during Valentine's. It's Monday. I'll probably be at work. I'll have other things to do. Basically what we did is we came in here. We're going to be running randoms on the skins, but the skins are all set to either have some kind of heart theme, like Title Team Leader, or to be primarily pink, or have a lot of pink in them. And that's all. It just limits it to that kind of thing, so you can see all these like that, as well as all these. What's in the item shop? Actually, I haven't been in here for a few days. I don't think anything important came. Oh yeah, there was something new in the item shop. I got it the other day. What was it? Oh, they released... Okay, I'll show you actually. I don't think they still have them down here. Do they? They do. Here it is. They released some from the Book of Boba Fett. So Fennec Shand is here, and she's wearing the same helmet. I think she wore this helmet a little bit during Mandalorian, but she's more famous for wearing this helmet during the Bad Batch. She wore it all the time in Bad Batch. And Bad Batch is the last cartoon series from the Clone Wars creators. It had Fennec Shand in it. It had Cad Bane in it. If y'all just saw, if y'all been keeping up with Boba Fett, y'all seen that certain blue bounty hunter alien. Mercenary? Does he count as a bounty hunter or mercenary? I mean, he technically is a bounty hunter, but he more works like a mercenary. Anyway, it comes with... Let's go in here. Go. It comes with Fennec Shand. Unfortunately, you cannot remove her helmet. I thought that would have been cool if you could remove her helmet. You cannot. It comes with the Mandalorian sign for Boba Fett, which is the Mythosaur. It comes with Kurstan, which is the Wookiee we just saw on Boba Fett's show and has shown up in the comics as a rival and as working with Boba Fett. And this is a Hutt clan symbol. I didn't even know they freaking had a symbol. Watching Star Wars for decades, and no idea that. This is Fennec's ship, which I think shows up in Bad Batch, and I have no idea if it even shows up in the Mandalorian series. I don't remember it from the live action versions. And this is the way. This is the way. So a little bit of Mando in there. Other than that, you got Boba Fett, Stormtroopers. Oh, yeah, nothing too important out here. Some Valentine stuff, but there is one new Valentine stuff. This Queen. The Queen of Hearts is from the Royal Flush Gang, and she's actually pretty cool looking. Like the kind of creepy ass plastic mask she's got on. And she's got this cool looking fan. And just the whole outfit, the style, the shape, it's all very well done. Makes her butt look big. Cuddle King is back from last chapter. We got Love Ranger. Oh, she also has a gun. A wrap. She also has a gun. Lovely from same time. Which is another really cute costume. Got that. I like the heart tattoo. With a cute skirt on it. Candyman, which is one of the crazy ones. Something that belongs in like the SCP Foundation. Scully, which I do have, I got her when she was just a pirate, and then she inherited. Well, I was going to show it. She inherited the Valentine's version, and then her rat, which I don't have. Nah, I'll save. Got Hooked on You, which is this one. I don't remember where it came from, but it was out during one of the bigger Valentine's events. Hardy, which came from this season, is kind of cute. A bunch of True Love emotes. Things with hearts in them. Oh, this isn't actually a heart one, it's just someone giving someone roses. Speaking of rose, I'm not sure this counts as Valentine's, but it is a rose. And a petunia glider. And of course down here you got some new things. They still have the Witchwing pack if you want her down here. Up here it's football. Yeah, this Sunday is gonna be freaking Super Bowl, so we got a lot of football stuff up there. Love Thorns over here, Heartbreaker, Chocolama, Crusher, more Valentine's stuff. From the dailies or just random shit. Oh yes, this one. That's actually kinda cool. The infamous T-pose. Oh, now it's gonna work. Okay. Oh, they changed the whatever that was. Okay, I think we have... Hello, why can't I go to quests? We have dailies to do. Seasons, we should have at least one. Yeah, we only got... No, we got a few seasons now. Cool. So we have some stuff to do. But there is this, which is going to be our first thing, and we need to hit a... mole team. I think we need to hit this one. Because I'm pretty sure he wants us to bring back items to either Dropbox or him specifically. And he is in Sanctuary. Foundation we're done with. Milestones we're still working on stuff. Ooh, we're about halfway through plus on top 10. So that'll be our first thing. Then we'll hit the dailies and then that. And of course we're here to talk. A little bit of chat today. We have some important things happening here in America and they're not nice. Let me grab a chair. Oh, I guess I should make sure my manager's up and running and y'all can hear me before I start chatting. Kind of embarrassing. I would like to thank Alien Rest 431 and State Snowbo 2 for the new follows. Thank you guys. Manager's up. I can hear y'all. I mean, y'all can hear me. Whatever. One way or the other. Chat is open. So hello and welcome to Fortnite, guys. How's your morning? How's your week going? Been a crazy last few weeks, huh? Here in Texas, we had the threat of the big freeze. It didn't really freeze. It kind of froze. It didn't freeze at my house. Our ice was so little, it was embarrassing. My son's mother's house had good ice. She had icicles. I was jealous. Hers were bigger than mine. Let's go see what this is real quick. I do know I have to collect something, and usually when you collect something, you'll want to drop it off somewhere. So, Valentine's. Valentine's coming up. It's coming Monday. I'll probably be working. I do not have a Valentine's. I haven't had one in like 10 years. But do y'all? If y'all do, happy Valentine's. Yeah. I'm sitting fairly close to my screen. I forgot how bad things look far away when they don't resolution real quick. This should be a multium right here. Why can I not see the multium? I should be landing right on them. Is this multium not exist yet and they just happen to mark it on accident? I don't know why I went around with that. I could have went around the other way. Should be right on me. They should be right here. It's right here. It's literally right here. So apparently they marked multiums that haven't come to the ground yet, because this looks like it will be an area where there will be a multium, but there isn't one yet, so I can't do this mission. Just stupid. The closest one next is over here if this multium is up and about. At least I can burn down some trees for my missions. Wow, that was a weird place to put that. I'm sure it's going to hit a tree. Don't leave it, that's probably for the best at this point. Or not. He didn't have any health on him, right? Nope. Pinks today. So many pinks. I love pink, by the way. Pink's an awesome color. And it's not just because I'm bi. I just think it's a cool color. Is this really the closest? Yeah. That's what I got. South of Coney. I don't remember one being south of Coney, so we'll hope it's over here. And maybe hope we get some meds on the way. We're in. I do believe one of my dailies might be restore health. So let's talk. Ironically, in the time of Amor, oh, a tornado's dropping down right on us. Lord, it's gonna be very loud here for a moment. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's all the way over there, but it is in our way. Hey, wait. No, I don't need to hurt them. I already done that. I need to feed them this. Come here, you. This is for unlocking the masks. I don't know how many I need to feed them, but I need to feed them. You. Stop looking at the tornado. Look at me. I got food. Oh, wow. That was genius. Why are you stuck up on this hill? You, turn this way. Look. Some milestone. I don't need a milestone. I need to... Oh, that was it. Cool. I can eat the rest of these then. I guess he doesn't want this one. I'll take that too. Okay, Colombo. Give me a boost. I bet you give me a boost. Stop. Whoa. Whoa. That was weird. Ah, here we are. This is all we needed. Did the tornado displace them last time I was following one of these? Oh, go check out YouTube, by the way, if you haven't yet. Last video I uploaded was actually me just playing by myself, but one of these ran through a gas station. It was pretty cool. And then there's a part, I don't know if it was the same one or a different one, where they tornado ran through one of these and completely displaced the people from here. I don't see them.
Rocket. He's failed again. I optimized the navigational algorithm myself, so it wasn't a design problem. Don't point the fingers at me. The imagined order sabotaged us, and I'd like to know how. Disassemble their tech and bring the pieces to me. I'll reverse engineer a solution. I'm like super smart. Wow, thank you. This should be more than enough for me to study. Hey, any interest in being lightly electrocuted for research? It's okay. I got a guy.
Okay, is that it? I don't have to actually bring it to him? Yeah, oh, okay. Build structures. Let's go follow the tornado. Oh, the tornado's headed out. Let's go do it anyway. Building the structures, just random structures. I did not count any of those structures I built. I know that was a thing. I hear him. Oh, there goes an excavator. It must be over the monster. Go down and piece of someone's house right there. Ooh. I mean, to hit that one. Over the slide. Somebody say a thing. Oh, here's the new gun, machine pistol. It's actually pretty cool. Its strength is almost adjacent to the submachine gun. Its fire rate is much higher. I don't know if its mag limit's smaller, but I actually prefer it. I'm keeping whichever one has the higher rarity because that makes them a little bit stronger. And so I currently have the Stinger because I have a blue Stinger, but if I have one of both colors. Oh, my headset battery as well. I'll need to change that. If I have one of both colors, I will prefer to run the machine pistol over the SMG. Oh, the storm is coming. I guess I should get in this and fly away. So, we have an issue here in America. It's not as bad as some places, of course, but it's getting that bad, and it will get to that bad if we allow them to continue. The pride group, the LGBTQIA+, especially LGBTQ, are under attack. And this isn't just a light attack. This is an attack on our youth and our rights to exist. I would like to say where it started, but the fact is, it's always been around. It's never went quite away. The conservatives have hated gay people and lesbians and transgender because they just like to hate people. That's their thing. Since the day of the Confederacy, since the days of Nazism, they gotta hate someone. They gotta hate race. They gotta hate sexuality. They're just a hateful group, a hate-filled group. And I'm not going to shy away from calling them what they are anymore. So, more recently, we've had a lot of issues that show a rise in attack. Ha, gotcha. Sorry, I had to concentrate there. Yes, I heard that, but I don't think it was a thing. Oh. Let's get somewhere to hide while I talk. Oh, okay, that music is from outside my earphones. I was like, I'm hearing things, I'm crazy. Before we talk, I need to find a plug that'll allow me to attach the earphones to the thing, or to plug my earphones into a thing like this. Excuse me, cat. Let's hope this reaches. Oh, shoot. Go over this hill. I don't see us on the side of the hill. Then we're gonna go through. What is this in front of us? PC? Gas station. What have they got? Gold. Okay. Let me plug in your phones real quick. I'm gonna plug these in and hope that they reach us all the way over here. Oh, they do. This should be too bad. Make sure that's charging. That does not appear to be charging. Oh wait, that's my controller, not my earphones. Yeah, it is charging. Let me make sure y'all can hear me now. Everything's plugged in differently. Yep. Okay. Everything's good then. We are good to go. And luckily this charger thing is on the right side so it doesn't hurt. Anyway, to continue what we're doing. Oh, I could have just reloaded. Oh no, wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me check to see what we're doing on missions right now. Get dailies. Hunt boars, eat fruit and a vegetable. Why? Restore health. Restore health. You know what? That is the dumbest amount of dailies I've ever had. Let's see what we got here. 3 seconds of airtime vehicle sound planner. This is still one of my favorite emotes. I like that song for one, and just I always liked skating. I need to get back on skating. I tried to rollerblade, but as a tall person, for some reason, rollerblading is difficult. But I wouldn't mind just like regular skating. I like that email a lot. So we've had this issue recently where the conservatives are, which have taken over the Republican Party. They're not a half Republican Party, but the GOP, run by conservatives, are viciously attacking the rights of the LGBTQ. One of the things that happened recently, and I've covered this in my Pride channel, I'll probably put this entire speech in my Pride channel, is the conservatives here in Texas have crafted this new anti-porn law, but that's not what it really is. So what they did is they crafted this law, and they made it so wide and vague that it can remove any mention of sex, sexuality, gender, and whatnot from teachings in schools under the guise of parental choice. This is their lie is that the parents don't want their children to learn about this. And I'm going to quote someone here. This is a quote from Twitter. Quote, twisted sexual shit, unquote. That's what they call this. So what they do is they're using this to remove all LGBTQ books, studies from the schools. It doesn't matter if this is sex ed. It doesn't matter if this is that was quick. So it doesn't matter if this is sex ed. It doesn't matter if this is entertainment. It doesn't matter how lewd it is. It doesn't matter if it's historical documentary. It doesn't matter. If it's LGBTQ here in Texas, the schools are removing them out of the falsicities that parents don't want their kids to learn about it. And the truth is, it's a vast minority that feel this way, but that's how it is with fascisms. These vast minority, these hateful groups get power through corruption, and then they push their hate on groups they don't like. And then either you have the people who are speaking against them who get villainized, or you have the people who sit around and don't do anything because it doesn't affect them, or they don't want to get in trouble for speaking out against these people. And you don't want to speak out. A, it does affect you, or it affects someone near you. You have gay, lesbian, transgender people near you. You may not know it, you may know it. And if you do know it, then you should know that it's going to affect them. Don't you care about them? And then it may affect your future children. It may affect a lot of people around you. The book ban, by the way, has crawled across the United States like the little virus it is, like the little virus anti-gay Christianity is. And has crawled into other states. North, I believe it was in Washington State. I don't remember right now. I'm pretty sure it was Washington State. A teacher, principal, was shown a pro-gay book by a student with, I guess, some anti-gay parents. No way, is it dropping on me? Who taught her kid that pro-gay was evil. The principal was apparently anti-gay and decided to take it upon herself to remove all pro-gay books from the library. And this was despite the fact that the books met all library requirements and restrictions. And the librarian actually fought for us. So, you know, we have a heroic librarian there, but an evil fucking principal. So what they're saying there is that, well, we don't have the right to exist. We don't have the right for our children like us to exist. Damn, I didn't even hear her. Oh, it's got a machine pistol. Yes, please. That, did that, with that, and I think we're good. What are you? Your health? Do have jug. I'll take a jug, thank you. Anyway, this is crawled across the states. Other than that, it of course moved its way into Florida, which is unsurprising since Florida is arguably even more of a hate-filled redneck state than Texas. After all, they got DeSantis, who is actually kind of worse than Greg Abbott. As hard as that's to imagine someone worse than Greg Abbott, he's definitely worse. And it moved to encompass a different type of book ban over in Tennessee. The Tennessee school district got together during the book ban thing and banned Maus, M-A-U-S, which is an anti-Nazi comic strip. It's a strip about how cruel Nazis are. And they banned it because if there's one thing the conservatives are, they're Nazis and Confederates. That's their primary group now. I also have to remember I need to collect these darn things for the feathers for the thing. Okay, so what do I need to do now? I don't have anything highlighted. Use bandages. Catch a gun while fishing zip lines in a single match. Where am I? Is there a place for zip lines? Yeah, there's like a bunch over here. That'll be on my next. I don't know if I'll get over there before. No, the storm's coming too close. I won't be able to get over there. Okay. There is zip lines over here, though. Several of them, and I should be able to. Ooh. Heard that. If he hadn't loaded, I wouldn't have heard him. This is the machine pistol. I like it a lot. But yeah, let's just say that it's always the evil party that bans books, and ironically, is the party of oh no, they're canceling us. Only they're not canceling. There's a big difference between canceling and government bans. When a bad person, like pretty much all of the conservatives, do something bad, and then we ban as a group of people to publicize that they did something bad, and then they lose popularity, and maybe they get thrown whatever job doesn't want to be connected to them anymore. That is canceling, but it's not it's not a governmental ban. We're not telling them they can't do it anymore. We're telling them that it's very unpopular for them to do it anymore. Let's get on this guy and fly over to where we need to go. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. I don't think we can make it. Maybe we can make it. I don't know if we can make it. Two of three zip lines. Yay, we only need one more. In fact, if I'm not wrong, there's a zip line on the other side of this thing, and I can just go that. And that'll be that. Oh, thank goodness that does that. And I think there's a way up. Don't ask how in physics that works, because it technically shouldn't. There we go. This will be my next one. I'm gonna go Sleepy Sound and destroy mailboxes, apparently. I keep hearing, I think my mom's watching ice skating over on the Olympics, and it sounds like freaking Skyrim music in the background. I'm looking around for Skyrim characters. What's going on here? It's the ESO music. It's just very piano-y and soft. Top left. So I'd like your opinion on book bans. Of course, the idea of a book ban has always been part of fascism. The Nazis did it. They were banning books on pro-democracy, which we've also banned. They're also banning here. There's a lot of pro-democratic, not democratic, but democracy books, especially youth rights democracy books, like what rights the youth had, that they pushed the ban along with a lot of this other stuff they're banning. They're just banning things left and right. The Nazis banned pro-democracy books. They banned books that were anti-fascism. They banned books that were of course, pro-Jew or anti-racism. Anything that questioned their white supremacy. And while we take a break in between the two major areas, I'd like to make a idea. We call these hate-filled people phobics, homophobia, transphobia, but I don't think that is the correct term. Phobia indicates the fear of something, that they fear us. That I don't think that's the reaction we see. For example, arachnophobia would display characteristics of freaking out, cowering in fear, showing fear. What these people show is not fear, it's hate. It's disgust. They don't want to crawl in a corner and avoid us. They want to come at us with a hammer and kill us. They want to eradicate us. They want to make sure we don't exist and our culture is gone. So it's less phobia and more supremacy. Like racism is white supremacy. The anti-homosexual, anti-transgender movements are hetero supremacy. And that's what I'd like to be called, because that's exactly what it is. Hetero supremacy is the idea that only heterosexuals get to exist in this world. Only straight people have rights to be, and that's what they are. They're hetero supremacists. Make it. Yeah. Oh, get him. What is our next mission while we're waiting for that? We're going to destroy mailboxes at Sleepy Sound or Shelter Towers. We're going to the... Hello? We're going to the place furthest from the bus. Oh, I need to get my coffee, but I'm tied to this couch now. Cat, can you bring me my coffee? No, I'm gonna put y'all down for a minute. I'll be right back. Don't fuss at me. You're the one sitting under my feet. I totally tripped over Star. She's not happy with me. Coffee. Along with that, I do believe that homophobia and transphobia should be turned into homomesia, I think is pronounced, and transmesia. Mesia is the Greek suffix, like phobia is a Greek suffix, that instead of meaning fear means hate, because again, that's what it is. It isn't fear, it's hate, disgust, vile. They hate us. They want to kill us. They want to eradicate us. They want to get rid of us. It's amnesia. So I think it'd be best to actually call them what they are. Haters. Hetero supremacy, homomesia, or transmesia, depending on what they're focusing at the time, but usually both. The transphobic people are usually anti-gay, and anti-gay people are almost always transphobic. There's unfortunately also the LGB, which is a conservative fallacy where they think gay people want to be anti-transgender, but I would probably guess correctly that those people aren't actually gay, they're just pretending to be us to push anti-transgender policies in an attempt to drive a wedge between us and the trans, but Pride's just together, so fuck them. Fuck the LGB. The LGBTQ plus is forever. And that brings us to our second thing, and this is a Ron DeSantis area down in Florida right now, but if you don't think it won't spread, the more they gain control, the more these filthy people do. Why is it not showing up? So, Sleepy Sound or Tilted Towers. Let's go ahead and go to Sleepy Sound. The more control they have, the more they will push it, the less rights we will have. So, Florida has also kind of adopted our anti-LGBTQ studies and books, things that are removing them from their schools, but they're taking it a step further with the Don't Say the Gay bill. The Don't Say the Gay bill is sort of like a DADT, aka Don't Ask, Don't Tell, forced upon our children. Don't Ask, Don't Tell is a military nonsense where you could serve in the military during a gay ban, where gay people weren't allowed to serve in the military as long as no one knew you were gay. But the moment someone knew you were gay or transgender or bisexual, they would fire you from the military. The idea here is extremely similar, only instead of attacking our men in uniform, men and women in uniform, it attacks our youth. The Don't Say the Gay bill is a new bill that would make it illegal for people to mention sexuality or gender, non-specific gender, non-binary, transgender, stuff like that, in schools. So that would mean that the LGBTQ youth that would need help and assistance in both studies and psychological assistance would be left out because they're not allowed to talk to teachers, especially without parent permission. Like if they went to the counselor and said, I'm gay, I need help because I don't feel safe, they can do that without parents' permission. And the problem with that is a lot of times homosexuals and transgenders don't have their parents' support because their parents are just as hate-filled as the rest of the people around them. They find themselves in this area of non-support where they're forced to be someone they're not, and then they feel left behind, they feel left out, they feel in danger, they feel unsafe, they don't feel like they are who they're supposed to be. I'll give a personal experience. I've known I was bisexual since I was in middle school and started filling out sexuality. I kind of toyed with the idea I might be gay, but I figured after a while I was just bisexual. Just what I was. It's who I was, and it wasn't going to change. It's not what I hit. Pick up this. But when I started, all the way through my youth, I had kind of more effeminate mannerisms, things that weren't exactly normal and masculine, and I was taught it was weird, it wasn't right. So even before I figured out what my sexuality was, and after that, I was always kind of goaded into being more masculine, manly. This. And then when I started showing signs around some family member that I did have some, I did like guys, I was bisexual, I had homosexual tendencies, he freaked out. He would completely just wig out, and that would scare me into not being who I was. And that's what these kids face. Without any help, without any assistance available to them, because now the law bans assistance available to them, they face hate with absolutely no help for that hate or from that hate. No safety, no assistance, nobody to turn to. They're on their own under this ban, under this new law. DeSantis and the other conservatives have made sure that these kids are going to grow up alone, afraid, scared, and not who they are. And you can see that when things like this happen, when you pretend these people don't exist, when you deny them their rights, you're going to see a skyrocket in youth suicides, youth violence, youth hate crimes. Those are just going to completely skyrocket. Any mailboxes over here. I think someone took them all out. Possibly. Do this for fun. Woo. Yep. And this is all in, both this and the book ban is under this stupid guidance again that is parental choice. And it's not parental choice. The majority of the parents don't support this. This is just hateful people pretending the majority of the parents support this. And that's where, in the near future, voting counts. You're going to have a choice in a couple of months, or some people are doing it right now, to vote by party lines. And we have two party lines right now. We have the hateful anti-democracy, and then we have the Democrats. That's what we have. Some people will chide at that and say, no, that's not true, but it's true. It's 100% true. You're going to side one way or the other. You either side with America with freedom and progress, or you side with the conservatives. Your choices this year, just like the last few years, matter a lot. And voting on party lines just because you voted always for party lines means nothing anymore. What you choose this year is going to 100% matter. It's going to affect people around you. And you can't just blind yourself and pretend that these problems don't exist. Let me ask you this. If during the rise of the Nazis, when they were weak, and Hitler maybe didn't have the strongest support in the world, but then they started rising, and then Hitler failed a coup, just like Trump, and then he came back to be a politician. If the good people that did nothing because his anti-immigration policies and his other things didn't affect those people, if those people had stood up and said, no, that's kind of wrong, we shouldn't allow that to happen, instead of sitting behind and allowing it to happen, do you think maybe we wouldn't have had Hitler? Do you think maybe those people could have saved millions of Jews? And the answer is yes. If good people do nothing, they are just as guilty as the people. Did someone piss off this guy? No. They're just as guilty as sounds like I forget well. Anyway, they're just as guilty as everyone else. Where the hell did he go? I'm sorry. The people who... I got distracted, they were fighting. The people who stand by and do nothing to stop evil are just as guilty as the people who vote for evil. So, if you vote conservative, if you vote for the people who are hateful to LGBTQ, if you vote for the people who are racist, you can't sit back and say, well, I just voted party lines, because you are just as guilty as the people who voted for them because they're racist. You're just as guilty as people who voted for them because they're anti-LGBTQ. You are now part of that hate. You voted in the hate. America's on a decisive line right now, and it's up to all of us where this decisive line, where on this decisive line we will end, and it's going to be a battle either way. We could very well completely destroy them at both midterms and the next presidential elections, and they're not going to go away. They're still going to be here. Trump can't stop rearing his ugly inbred head. Ron DeSantis will most likely still be governor, unless some miracle happens. But I will admit that Abbott's got his work cut out for him, even with the way he tried to cheat democracy. He's trying to cheat democracy. But even if we destroy them at midterms and the next presidency, they'll still be around. We'll still have to fight for our rights, but we need to just make sure that we sit there and we fight. We do what's right. Because eventually, if more good comes than the bad, then all the bad will go away. Not forever, not completely, but they'll have to go back into little caves of hiding that they were goaded out of during the Trump presidency. They'll realize that they're not welcome here, they're not wanted, and that they need to go away, shut up, and be quiet. And if the evil wins, if our country becomes this hate-filled, racist, anti-gay crime land of Nazis, we'll still be around. We'll be the revolutionaries. We'll be the freedom fighters, and we'll be the protesters. We'll still be around, but it'll be harder being us, because we'll be under threat of violence. And that's pretty much my speech. If y'all feel like leaving your thoughts, feel free to leave your thoughts down there. Same with y'all over on YouTube. Give me your thoughts on what is happening here in America, and where we're likely to go from here. In a semi-related note, I am working on two things right now for my writing career. One is I'm working on a novella, which I plan to get released as soon as I have some art for it. I'm looking for an artist right now. If you are good at cover art and you have the Photoshop ability to run like my name on it and stuff and get it to the correct specs that my publisher needs, feel free to contact me. Usually contact me on Facebook or Twitter. I notice better than if you contact me here. I'll keep that for now. Everybody loaded? I loaded. But anyway, the book is a dystopian future where our fears come true and the anti-LGBTQ Nazis gain control. In the dystopian future, they've outlawed homosexuality and transgenderism, and they've created camps of both conversion therapy and genocide, which is a very realistic future if we allow them to gain control. And don't say, oh, they never do that. They've already done that. They just do it with different people. The Japanese camps, the immigration camps, the Jewish camps, the Nazi eras, they take people they don't like, they shove them in camps, and then when they have enough control, they start doing things with them that no one's going to punish them for, which includes eradicating them. Ooh. Hello. Damn. That was fun. Okay. You know what? I still need to do that one thing. I didn't see any freaking mailboxes there, though. That was the weirdest thing. It says Sleepy Sound. We'll head straight for Sleepy Sound or tilted whatever's closer and start killing mailboxes and hopefully find them. Oh, killed by a firework. But in the story, you follow this guy who's during this era, and he's gay, and he's in a gay relationship, and he has to keep a secret. He's in one, which the man, the black man, which is a double strike in this racist, homophobic era, and pretty much in the story, someone finds out, someone tells on him. They get arrested, sent to the camp, and then we have to see it. It's a novella. It's a short novella or a long short, so not very long. There isn't a lot of backbuilding because of the type this book it is. But I think, in my opinion, it's a strong novel, a strong short / novella, and I'm just looking for some artwork for it before I set out for self-publish. It'll be the 4th Dead End, technically. Sleepy Sound it is. Down here and see if we can't find any darn mailboxes. Okay, there are no mailboxes. Where the frick are the mailboxes supposed to be? I don't understand. Maybe inside the city? We need to destroy 5 mailboxes. Maybe these guys. Good jump. Bye. That says I got one. So, 3 mailboxes, and I think that's it. So what I'm gonna do is this truck, of course, tilted. I should not have been playing that. My thing should have turned that off. Weird. Wait, did we just go over the boat instead of going through it? And something broke when there wasn't anybody there. I think I just got 2 people in the fight back there. Whoops. Wasn't me. Oh, and my second thing I'm working on is I had a invitation to kind of apply for a writing job. It would be a dialogue writer. One of the things, well, some of my readers say is I write good dialogue, so I thought I'd do it. I need to go print up something today before too late, and hope I get it in time. Okay, mailbox number 4. And 5. And good old Tilted. Nobody's here. Tilted's back and people have abandoned it already. That's pretty much what I have to speak about today. I will troll around on Twitter and whatnot and see what's going on online here in a minute. I have to grab my phone after this match. What else do we have on Season Quest? Clinger. I guess Fish for Guns. Sorry, pizza dude. Okay, eat your pizza though. Guess this will do okay. Man, I wish I could eat pizza. Pizza sounds yummy. There appears to be something underwater here. What is this? It's a sunken crane. Weird. I have no memory of a sunken crane being there during the first chapter. But again, this isn't the exact area. Sure. I believe we have a twister over there, Annie. It's a twister, Annie, and fine. Boo. Do the sharks not play music anymore when they're after you? This seems to be a thing they don't do anymore. All I want for Christmas is a gun out of a lake. Sorry, is that getting closer to me? Maybe. I'm assuming this will count. Yeah, that don't count. That'll give it a try anyway. Oh. I had the ding and I pulled on the ding. Where are you going? Why is my aim suddenly off? What the hell? Oh. Looks like we're heading straight for the twister. This thing sucks in here, by the way. You can't use these inside storms. I don't know why they did that. It's the worst thing to have in a storm now. 50 seconds. I can go fish down here if there's any fishing spots. I don't think you can get a chicken without a fishing spot. Well, thought I caught a fish milestone. And I level up. I caught the level up. Nothing like catching a level up. Not on the fishing spots. I just want all the way over there, but the storm's coming down. Oh well. Do that next round then. We haven't seen that drift in a while, have we? Storm's coming. I actually hear something fun. Do you know where he is? I'd love to bring these guys in the center circle of so much chaos. Sounds like he's that way, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to see him. Let's go up top. If I can fire at him, get him pissed off, and get him over here into the center circle, it will be done. First, I have to see him, which I cannot do. Did I? Looter Gigento is nowhere to be seen. I heard him stimp stomping, but he could be anywhere. Oh, hello. Is it because he's so far away he can't feel my bullets? Okay, so he has a range. Lame. What the hell? What was I using? Hat. So it's fun. Let's see. Return to the lobby. I'm not entirely sure what I need to do, and we're going to. I forgot I was connected to the plug. Let's see what else there is to talk about, shall we, guys? Today's our chat day. Okay, I'm looking. Hold on. Checking certain things. Oh yeah, the Trumpsy, the hetero and white supremacists booed Greg Abbott during his pro-Trump rally the other day. So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe they're going to replace him. They're not going to replace him with someone better. There is no one better in that party. For example, Ken Paxton, the criminal attorney general, who's being an attorney general for the same reason Trump was being president, to escape his criminal investigations, might be replaced by Gohmert. I keep forgetting Louis Gohmert, who is a terrible person, a Nazi, a racist, a homophobe. He's Texas. I keep forgetting he's from here. I mean, it should be obvious between the looks and his actions that he's from here, but oh my god, he is the most... He's one of the worst Americans, and he would not be an improvement over Ken Paxton. Oh, we also have a new thing. It's called the Earn It Bill. The Earn It Bill is an anti-sex worker bill that they are an anti-privacy bill that they are disguising as a pro-child protection act. This is a lot like the Child Protection Act, but it's worse. Much, much, much worse. There's just... It'll legalize encryption of data. It'll legalize any kind of privacy. Any kind of privacy you might have had in any of your states is going to be gone. It's a bipartisan bill, so there's an unfortunate chance that it's going to get passed. It's Big Brother. It's 1984 in the 2022. So, if you have a chance to go yell at your representative about the Earn It Bill and talk them down, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, if you care about your privacy, or you care about your rights, or you have to be pro-sex work, then get the fuck out there and go slap the fuck out of your representatives, because the Earn It Bill needs to die. It's already died once, they just brought it back. It's one of those bills, like, these evil bills are killed and then come back like zombies. But here's one from Ali Eve Knox. Attention followers that aren't sex work. This is how Earn It Bill is going to fuck you too. Earn It is essentially a constitution of fosta sesta, in the sense that it's going to have a blanket censorship over the entire internet, not just SWs. This is going to affect you. So it will give you the feds access to things like your DMs, messages, social media, cloud, storage spaces, all under the guise of making the internet a safer place. Every piece of content... let's go in, by the way, so I don't get taken out for using things. We will catch a gun while fishing. That'll be our main thing right now. Every piece of content on the internet could be scanned. That's all of your content, all of your info monitored. That means even if you have two private chats with two individuals who are doing nothing illegal, but maybe they're sharing pictures of each other, the feds have access to that because you're giving them that right, or they're giving themselves that right with this bill. Let's say, yeah, you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you also show naughty pics. That's what they can see. It doesn't break the law. It's your right to that privacy of that, but I keep forgetting about that one. I always forget about that one. So anyway, did you read that? Your cloud messages storage will be monitored. All your info will be monitored. And companies like Apple may have to go out of business because, let me tell you, hiring and staffing people to monitor all of your content is very pricey. Let's go ahead and go to Sleepy Sound for fishing. Could easily put companies like Amazon, Hosting, or Cloudflare out of business. This will also cause mass censorship across the board. Anything that can and has been deemed CSAM content by these crazies, anything from Wayfair product child trafficking rumors, that's not actual child trafficking, that's the idea that something might be child trafficking when it isn't, to Super Bowl trafficking bullshit. All these have been debunked with those little things called facts, but with this thing, you don't have to debunk them. You just have to say maybe it's there, and that will be censored. It also makes criminals go deeper underground. They will begin to operate on the dark web, where it will be much harder to find them. This will be devastating to the actual human trafficking problem. Sorry, I will land here and look for a fishing pole. Fishing pole. What the frick are the fishing poles? Why did the umbrella spit a tire at me? I'm confused. Oh, I need to check to see how many feathers I got. I'm doing this to burn down places to get feathers. This wasn't the best place. Oh, there's one. Aha, I found one. Okay, let's go down here. I totally missed. And now let's go find a spot. Okay then. Oh my god. I always catch guns in these things, and the moment I need to, of course, I'm not. Ha. Finally. That's all we needed was one gun, right? Bandages. We need bandages. Just have one. Now that burnt down like half a sleepy sound, and there's definitely someone over here. Definitely a bot the way they just leave shit behind. Huh, nobody. Nice. Feathers, feathers, feathers. We'll check feathers on her next time. Oh, I set the pool on fire. Nice, expanded the bathroom. What's the point of having a place like this unless you have some kind of other door access to it? You can just expand this as a bathroom. Anyway, any case, you go to senate.gov.senate. Oh, I'm sorry, senate.gov/senators. You can find your senator and go yell at them. And now let's attach this to other things that are affecting us we already talked about. That is not a bandage. Bandages. I thought he exploded. I was like, what? Where'd that go? I thought he sounded angry. She, they. Nah, I'll attack it. I only attack it when I have to, or if it's in the middle circle. If he's in the middle circle and there was like 3 of us left, I would cause chaos if I visit them all. Apparently there is a limit on how far away it can be. I haven't got bandages at all. Bandages. So anyway, talking about this, let's say there is this anti-LGBTQ ban on students, right? On kids. They have this "Don't Say the Gay" bill in Florida. Let's use that, by the way. Students can't talk to their teacher counselors about their homosexuality or their transgender feelings. They have no help. Their parents are hate-filled little shits. There's nothing for them. They feel desperate. And one of the places they would turn to is online. They would go to Reddit, to boards, to counselors online, places they might be able to hide going to from the parents and receive the help they can because the government's not able to fully censor this. Or because, like a bunch of other people, they use VPNs, which completely block the government and your ISP from seeing what you're doing on the internet, because that's your right as a private customer to have privacy. You have as much right as a corporation that uses a VPN. Hold on to that privacy. They can, why can't we? So with this anti-encryption nonsense, with this anti-privacy nonsense, what happens now is these kids go online to do this, and they can't. People won't talk to them because now the government, the anti-gay government, the anti-trans government, is going to find out they're talking to these kids about their issues that they need help with, and then they'll get in trouble. So this will stop people from helping them and shove these kids even into a more darker, desperate place. Okay. I need bandages, but since I don't have bandages, I'm going to keep that for now. Speak of the devil. Bandages. And I might as well just take that too. Ooh, almost dropped my phone. Really? Ah, you hit me. Dick. Okay, I need to use 10 bandages. Means if I come up here and hurt myself really bad, this should not kill me. Well, that was misjudged, so let's go ahead and head back in. Okay, so how do I know these things? This is Ali Knox talking, and how do I know these things? I'm a whore working for Fosta Siesta, the test ground from Earn It. I'm on my third Insta shadow banned on everything. I lost over 200k in October alone because of content rules changing, forcing scans before posting. This is very real and tell me, this means that she's a sex worker. She just ironically called herself a whore because of the anti-sex worker mentality of the conservatives. Gonna drop this here. Results from the feds themselves about how Costa Siesta did not make things safer, in fact made things much worse. The feds published this themselves. This is how I know Earn It will make things more unsafe. I'm actually reposting that. Okay. Oh, and then yesterday, the conservative fastest truck thing over in Canada, the whiny bunch of babies about masks and anti-vaxxers that help with the fastest are using to help gain control. The truckers not doing their jobs and making things dangerous used child shells to protect their convoy. They had children, like really young children, these kids look like 7 at best, to stand around their convoy so that no one would attack them. That's how wonderful those people are. What am I doing? I am using bandages, so I need to get all the way out here, maybe grab some bandages. If I can find them, do the damage thing I tried to do a few minutes ago without killing myself, and then actually, you know what, I'm going for that. There's a 7 right there. Enjoy the pinkness up until Valentine's Day. I'll be running pink, so if y'all see me again, you'll see lots of pink on my channel. I mean, I don't have another day off, so I probably won't be running past town up to Valentine's Day, just in case. Seven, give me some bandages. One of your bosses need me to bandage myself. Ha. Hello. Good for your mama. That was it. I agree. Excuse me, is someone out at sea? I guess that could be them. What's that noise? Oh. This should hurt me a bit. Not be able to have that. Jump off it one more time and then bandage myself. Up until I can't bandage myself. I think we can go to 75. Wait, was that my... I didn't hear that ding, ding, ding noise from... Did someone already kill mine, or is that mine? I don't see her on the map anymore. Stop sighing desperately, a bunch of weirdos. 56. I'm gonna jump one more time. The storm is gonna come. And 5, and I'm out of bandages. My God, I've never heard such board guards before. 15 seconds, then I gotta. Oh wait, no, I'm inside the circle. Never mind, I'm not running anywhere. Okay, while we're here, moment. Someone said this bill won't pass. It violates multiple amendments. Here's our problem. Even if a bill would violate every single amendment, Congress can still pass it. That determination of violation has to be made through court system, through challenge, eventually the SCOTUS. Now, does anyone trust the current conservative SCOTUS to protect the constitutional rights of marginalized groups by actually declaring a religious-backed bill as unconstitutional? I certainly don't, and if they say it's fine, it stands. Design is stable, by the way. I'd welcome any expert telling me I'm incorrect. I mean, I'm literally begging lawyers or any constitutional lawyer or such to tell me that I'm misremembering some part of civics class in this thread. Make me wrong about this. I'll put on the dunce cap, particularly if it means hope for our rights. So what he is indicating is that certain laws, like the currently the Earn It Act and the Don't Say Gay and the now passed book ban that attack our rights, our freedoms, our safety, don't have to be protected by Congress. Congress isn't the people who protect our rights. It has to be protected by the court systems. And it will eventually, if the lower courts fight these corrupted individuals, these crooks, these haters, these hetero supremacists, these white supremacists, these bad people. If the lower courts fight them, they will fight them all the way up into SCOTUS. SCOTUS, unfortunately, is controlled by supremacists. It's controlled by the bad people, thanks to Trump padding it with white supremacist Nazi people. Alexa's yelling at me for some reason. We must have a delivery. Sorry, checking my time. Sounds like I dropped something, but I don't see anything drop. That was weird. I'm going to drop here. I hope it doesn't kill me. Oh, that didn't hurt me as much as I needed it to. As weird as the statement that ever was. One more. Don't do me. Ooh, that got really close to killing me. Oh shit, we have an update on the Earn It Act. This is from I'm just J Wolf again, by the way. What is happening to America? Just a note, if you want to keep your stuff private, as far as I'm aware, NordVPN is still run out of country, and as long as you have it, they can't do anything about it because Nord doesn't keep any records. But I don't know how, if they can overthrow something like that. I don't know, this is from Evan Greer. This is a transgender I follow. The Earn It Act just passed out of the Senate Judiciary Committee on voice vote, but the good news is that 5 senators raised significant concerns about the bill. We still have a chance to stop this before it hits the floor. Contact House and Senate leadership, Speaker Pelosi and Senator Schumer, like Schumer even fucking cares, fucking crook. Tell them that it's unacceptable to bring Earn It Act to vote given its overwhelming concerns and opposition for human rights and LGBTQ plus organizations. Send them this letter. And then she posts a letter from cdd.org wb/wp-content, and I can't access it on this phone for some reason. Huh. But if you want to access that, go to Evan Greer, EVANGREER. For our safety and for our rights, the internet must die. But the fastest switchers quickly gaining control over every facet of our country want that Big Brother, right? Because nothing says big, successful Big Brother than the ability to see everything you're doing, no matter what. And we're done with that. What are they looking at? Open this away. I don't see anything. Stormer is blocking part of my view. Honestly, no clue. Let's go get this blue one. Can I pick up 3? Oh. Up here. Wait, is the... So what this means is the fastest Earn It Act is past the voice approval of it, but with like some opposition. Quit dancing like you can see me. Holy cow. Ooh, that is the foggiest fog I ever fogged. This kind of fog I won't be able to snipe, so we're going to see here and sit tight. Wow, look at the things. There's no date on floor vote as far as I've seen. Sorry, I sound desperate, but between the Anti-LGBTQ and the Anti-Privacy Acts, America's circling the drain. This is where, of course, the voting comes into content. You need to look at these things, look at Earn-It-At, publicize who is pushing the Earn-It-At, and then vote them the fuck out, because they don't deserve to be in there. Vote for people who are progressive and who are against this kind of anti-privacy stuff. Then look at the people who pass the Don't Say the Gay bill, vote them out, push people who are pro-gay. This is where your votes matter. I guarantee you, if you vote GOP, you're voting against America. They're going to be all for this crap. Even if they're trying to replace other GOP, they're not better people. Oh, smart bastard. Ah, he got me. Where's the guy he was fighting? Oh no, Jacksepticeye has posted you already for a surprise. Sorry, I have the most random thoughts in my head. Oh, they don't have it. That'll work just as good. That's just as disturbing. Sorry, Jacksepticeye said, "Are you ready for surprise?" And I wanted to get that one image of Ice King coming out of a cake. His Finn is just desperate, during was it his birthday? I want to say it was his birthday. I couldn't find that one, but I did. Whoa, I have 46. Damn, I did in fact find one. So is there anything left? Yes, I need to complete daily quest. That's it. Daily quests. So I need to do one more daily quest. Then I'm good on this. Okay. I'll collect them in order right now, so. Him. And once they're out of space, I'll replace ones that are alike with their colored counterparts. Funny. Okay, locker. And we'll fix that later. We're not doing that anyway. One daily quest. I only have one left anyway. Land at Impossible Rock. What is Impossible Rock? It doesn't even show it. Impossible Rock is that one rock. It's over here somewhere. I want to say over in this area. I know what it is. Whoops. Oh, that didn't screw up anything. Underneath Jacksepticeye guys, are you ready for surprise? Someone posts Timmy Turner praying, please no NFT announcement. Someone else posted potato flavored coffee, which actually sounds quite disgusting. Now, French fry flavored coffee. In other words, coffee that tastes like grease. Also sounds quite disgusting. Sorry, I just freaking hopped on his page and said I invented coffee. Oh, I love Jack. How can you not love Jack? That's Impossible Rock right there. Let's hope that we mirror. Yeah, we should be high enough. Oh, so now some updates that are not depressing America going down the toilet news. Chrono Cross is getting a, not a remake, a update, a HD, along with some small changes. The change I was hoping would happen isn't going to happen. Two changes I hoping was going to happen isn't going to happen, but it's fine. So the update mostly is going to smooth out graphics, bring the HD content, which is cool. I was, with the release of that one game they crossed over with, I was hoping they'd like maybe make it look a little more anime cartoonish style to fit with Chrono Trigger, but that's not happening this time. The biggest change other than that is you can now turn off encounters just to play the story. So I'm like, why the frick would you do that? How do you even finish the game without fighting? It's an RPG. That's the whole point. That's not a coconut. But I didn't stick that in my mouth. Yeah, that's what she said. That was daily quest done. I need clingers. I haven't seen clingers this entire match. This entire playthrough. Come this way. But yeah, if y'all never played the Chrono Cross, I recommend it. That said, you're gonna have a bit of a problem. Chrono Cross is in the Chrono series. It includes, mostly the main timeline includes Chrono Trigger and hello? Oh. What's going on here? What just happened? Oh wait, no, I can... So in case you're wondering about the Valentine's outfit, I either chose someone who is Heart and or Valentine specific, like Cuddle Team Leader, Or I picked someone who is pink. Mostly pink. Oh. Hello, tornado. Tornado. And that was just one of the many big Nintendo announcements they had yesterday. Some meh, some not. Like, they releasing Star Wars Force Unleashed, which is a non-canon but awesome game. If you ever played it, go ahead and get it on the Switch. However, if you want the good versions of it, go for the PC slash Xbox 360. Is it 360? Slash PS3 era game if you have those systems, because it was better on those systems. It looked better. The one releasing on the Switch is going to be the Wii version. The Wii version also had a much different intro. It stuck you in the middle at the end of the Clone Wars as Vader, instead of going up to Kashyyyk and wrecking the Wookiees. And I think the point of that was in the Clone Wars you'll be wrecking the clones and the robots and not the 4 Wookiees. And I guess they were afraid. Wait. Damn, how much stuff did you have, man? That, and I guess I'll do that. This is the gas station I ran through, by the way. Took out all, like, what was it, 6 gas pumps. I'll leave it just in case. I'll let him do what I wanted it to do. Okay. But it'll be nice. Now, like I said, if you have a chance, I would recommend going to go see Chrono Trigger, because Chrono Cross is part of this series. There's a really convoluted time travel game with different timelines, just divided up by the first game. Like in Chrono Cross, you have the dealings with the dragon, and you don't quite understand the dragon timeline. I mean, they kind of explain it in game, but not fully, so you don't quite get what the heck am I seeing here? What is this? Oh. Weird. The tornadoes have freaked out the coins. You don't quite get the gist that in Chrono Cross the dragons come from the lizard timeline that comes from a timeline before Chrono Cross that... It's a vegetable, the term for the vegetable. I don't even know if shrimps can live as vegetables. That come from a timeline where Lavos never landed. And if Lavos never landed, that would mean the lizard people from the prehistoric timeline took control, and the humans were either eradicated or are the much less dominant species in the world. Lavos landing took out much of the lizard people's area and allowed humanity to grow and become what it was in the game. The dominant force of the lizard people being next to extinct. Looks like it's going through a 7. Is this Sanctuary? It's not Sanctuary. Actually, it looks like it's headed straight into friggin' town here, which should be fun. Fingers. Fingers? No clingers. Clingers. I know you're thinking tornado, tornado. Break the tornado. I need to kill people with clingers. Awesome. No, I'm out of clingers. How dare you ruin my clingers. Itchy S25. Put your S25 looked at it, is itchy. Dun, 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 dun. 925. Working Lemachar's laminate configuration lock puzzle block from Hellraiser. Someone asked, what exactly do you mean by working? Stop QTing this with this. Is this the Allspark? It's rude and reminds elderly people of their age. Am I elderly? Okay, let's see what's going on. Square Enix is trending. Head over. Wait, that's the right area. That's the right area. Right? Yeah, I think it's the right area. Ew, my stomach is gross. I may have to finish this. Oh, also, I'm sorry. In Chrono Cross will also come with Radical Dreamers. Now, Radical Dreamers is considered non-canon in the Chrono Cross series. However, if you count that Chrono Trigger, of course, was a timeline event and it's split into different timelines, it is like Chrono Cross leading off the end of Chrono Trigger and is a separate timeline. This timeline includes Magus, Surge, and I think Kid in a text-based adventure that is similar to but different than Chrono Cross. It's basically what Chrono Cross became later. Now, unfortunately, in Chrono Cross, they meant to have Magus, but decided his story was too complex to add into the completely complex story of the Chrono Cross game. I don't know why it was too complex. That said, come on, fingers, my fingers. Huh. I totally didn't even press slide down there, that's weird. Nope, I didn't pick that up. I'll pick that up. I can go to heck. I can go to have full on a hand basket. It would be fun to play Radical Dreamers. I'm mostly here for the Chrono Cross content. And, just as big news, if you are fans of Toby Fox's games, especially the Earthbound, I'm sorry, not Earthbound series, especially the Undertale and Deltarune series, for the original Switch NES and SNES things, Earthbound is now free. You don't need the Plus. You can just, with the Nintendo 64 and whatever versions, Sega, you just need the SNES and NES ones, and it's free now. It comes with both Earthbound, or also known as Mother 2, And Mother 1, which is known as Earthbound Beginnings from its release on the Wii. Wii U? Wii U. Wait, why can't I see them? Like, I can't see the arrows. Oh, I thought that would... Actually, I didn't even set anything on fire. What I missed is that... Ah, set me on fire. What the hell? Hello, dude. I need some light. Oh, no, quit your turning. Quit your moving. Keep your tail still. Let me on, dude. Ah, oh, he's too high. I was gonna climb on this lizard's tail, but he got too high. Looks like it's going for sleepy. It might be out of the shield area, actually. You go up here and grab this chest first. I hear a llama. Hello. Yeah. I think I'll keep this. It is over that way. Yeah, it's gonna be out. We're not gonna be able to reach it. It's gonna be outside when the storm comes in. Sniper practice. Oh. Do I also need a boar hunt? Okay. And there it goes. It was tearing up whatever that place is, but it's about to get eaten by the storm. R.I.P. that tornado. human. Oh, we could have went after this guy together, but you're going to be a dick about it. Stupid NPC. Whoop. Damn. Okay, guys. What else is there on Nintendo? Oh, they released more footage from Splatoon, which looks good. They have the Kingdom Hearts Cloud version, which is okay, but it's cloud only, so if you want to play it offline, it's not going to work. Which is kind of detrimental to a handheld system. You'll recognize the, if you haven't played Force Unleashed, it's a Star Sam Witcher or something like that. He's been in several Star Wars things, like a Voice of Empire and some cartoons. You know him from the Last of Days, whatever it's called, the zombie apocalyptic game. You know him from Being Human as the main vampire in the American version. There's a return of the Sports series, which is Nintendo Switch Sports now. I'm not sure if it'll have all the stuff. Why are you in here? Oh, because you have pink hair. Oh, I have 30 stars now. Okay, this will unlock the red. The red's what I wanted. I know the first thing I'm gonna unlock, unless it's gonna be the last one. It's double locked. This is the one I want. I have to literally unlock everybody else before that. And we still have to do clingers. What are we on time? Yeah, we'll go in for one or two more battles. I have to get ready here in a minute to pick up my son, but not right now. I think I would do that thing. That has to be today if I'm gonna get that done. Oh, Kirby is that has a new trailer up for the game, and it shows him that he's able to now swallow machines and turn into like their forms. But it's not really him turning into the forms. He's just like draped over them like a curtain, like he swallows his car, and now he's just driving around on a car. It's awfully freaking cute. Go to Nintendo's Twitter or YouTube page if you haven't seen it. Okay, clingers it is. Clingers Anonymous. Clingers just the clingy. It's called mouthful mode, by the way. You swallow something that's too big, which is not usually a problem for the black hole that is Kirby, and it kind of just gets stuck semi in his mouth and he can then use it. It's also a vending machine version. I'm not sure what the vending machine version does. Cone mouth allows you to spike things, apparently. Scissor lift mouth allows you to use a scissor lift to reach places. Ring mouth allows you to boost. Light bulb mouth. Arch mouth for a different type of flight. Water balloon mouth. It's just him gorged on water. Oh, I guess you also get to build Wally D Town as you rescue the Wally Ds. That's cool. Well, we haven't seen them in a while. Phantom. Um, Meta Knight. What's Meta Knight up to these days? He's the only other Kirby species we know. Species we don't know the name of, so we call him Kirby species, just like Yoda species. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got some information released. I actually haven't played the Xenoverse Saga. Oh, shoot. I wasn't watching what I was doing. I got distracted by the Earthbound commercial. Where's that song from? That has Mario vibes on it. I have to do 100 damage with clingers? Lame as frick. Especially since I never get any freaking clingers. How the hell do you get clingers? How rare are they, I'm afraid to ask. Oops. Again, we talked about Earthbound. I really recommend that. There's a new Mario Strikers coming out called Battle League. Oh, Portal is 1 and 2, right? Yeah, Portal 1 and 2 is now coming to the Switch, and it was released around the PS3 era, so it should be pretty decent looking on the Switch. I hope it comes with the DLC. It should because it says online play available, and the DLC was where the online became available. You had both the first and second DLC for co-op. Whatever that frick that was about. Yeah, please have clingers. Do you have clingers? Ah, clingers. Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. Huh. Guess it might just be paint that she used to paint this place when she took it over. That's not a clinger. Do you have clingers? No. Keep on my way. The advantages. I already had Metal Pool in my entries. That's weird. It's my first time seeing her. Do you know what? Come with me. Splatoon had a trailer. Metroid has some kind of update. In Brutal Dread mode difficulty, all it takes is one hit to cause the game over. Damn. But players new to the series, Rookie mode exists. Increased recovery and less damage from bosses. The update is available now. So for people like me who suck at games, you can actually get an easier game. I mean, what? I don't suck at games. Don't be rude. Okay. Hello, Sharky Shark. I just feel like doing this mask. I don't know. Do I have enough to make the bridge? I do, yay. The guy decided he's going to swim anyway. I may have to do this other stupid thing offline. Is it hitting tilted? No, it's in the water. But it looks like it might be going towards tilted. We're tilted, right? It's going left. Ah, left is away from tilted. Boo. Dun, 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 dun. Why did I have that song stuck in my head? Yeah, there's tilted. It doesn't even look like it hit it. Did go to that 7 area though. Taking up mostly rocks from the bottom of the water. Just took out a trailer. A shark. Air sharks. Yay. There's another trailer. It's taking a slight turn to the left. It could still hit tilted if I wanted to. No, it's too far down this way now. What's this trailer? Wow, this tornado really hates camping sites. Just like real tornadoes. Freak. Hello, don't do that. It scared me. Left the cabbages. They really need to work on the landing of items coming out of the tornado. What was the point of being able to yeet the things with the gravity gun if the tornado can't yeet the items? The only thing it yeets is trucks. Like actual drivable vehicles will fall. The rest of these are all just fed down so nicely. burst on me. That tornado made it down to the before last circle. Ooh, sniped. Okay, what else came out yesterday? Oh, Mario Kart's going to have 48 courses through the release of 6 waves, and a lot of them, if not all of them, will be remastered courses from older Mario Kart games, which will bring up the course track to maybe, what is it, 10 now? Above 10 will be like 60-ish, a little over 60 maybe. What can I get? What can I get? Let's just go ahead and get this out. We're almost there. We've got this line to get in the 20s. Sword bird thing. This entire line down here. These two on the 15s. Very close to finishing this. Is that how long the Battle Pass got to go? March 19th. So, you know, we got like a month left almost on this. Doing good on time. And I think that was pretty much it on Nintendo stuff. I can't think of anything else. Triangle strategies there, but I don't know what that is. Unique RPG Live a Live comes to North America for the first time on Nintendo Switch. Play 7 stories featuring a variety of protagonists, time periods, and gameplay styles in order you choose. Now with newly remastered HD 2D. Never heard of Live Let Live. Interesting. This is a weird. It's like a sideways 2D, 3D RPG. Very, very Chrono series looking. Is this Square? Yeah, it looks like Square. I've heard of it. Okay, that'd be interesting. So, if y'all can bring Live Let Live over, and it's been, I don't know how out for how long, Earthbound 2, Mother 3. Come on. Nintendo, don't be a dick. It looks like there's a new Gundam game. It's interesting looking. I'm not a big fan of chibi looking styles given to full characters. The fighting looks pretty well done, but the chibi style throws me off. Like, I saw this Disney game on phone the other day, and I was really drawn into the whole aesthetic of it because it was very anime looking. It was like anime villain Disney style game, and I was like, oh, I would like to look at this. I go into it. The fighting in main game is all in that stupid Flash chibi style. Looks like 2D Flash art chibi style, and it's so annoying to see games with such great looking trailers reduce themselves to that easy half-assed stuff. There's also going to be a Pixar Disney Racer that's coming out, a Mario Kart competitor, I think. It is going to be multi-console though, and it has crossplay according to this trailer. I don't care about that. Oh, okay. Here's one. No Man's Sky is coming out on the Switch. Now, No Man's Sky usually eats your RAM and stuff trying to work itself, especially due to the HD version. I can imagine this is going to look more like original No Man's Sky as far as graphics go, at least. I just lost my place. Here we go. We're back. Oh, and Advanced Wars. So Advanced Wars was a Game Boy Advance game, and it was like a really good one. It was like an RPG war game. You had to tactically fight around the battlefield, and you had to fight certain troops against other troops and see if you could win using it. It was actually really fun. I have it somewhere in my collection of advanced games. And now it has a re-release Nintendo, which will be called Advanced Wars 1 Plus 2 Review Camp. It's the same idea, but it now has like a 3D, 2D, HD version. All the anime graphics have been upgraded. All the fights are in full 3D, cartoonish with full 3D. Of course, it wouldn't have been Nintendo Direct with something out, something Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem has a new Fire Emblem coming out. I don't play the games. So the only thing I would say I would improve from yesterday is A, release Chrono Trigger. Either release it on the Super Nintendo thing or release it for sale so people can buy it so that people can play Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross and get the full overarching story. B, release Mother 3 as an official port with English subbing because holy cow, it's been years. It came out in the Game Boy Advance. You have Earthbound, which has become a cult classic. Earthbound 2 would be just as good. And you know what? Release it for sale and we'll buy it. I'll buy it. I'll fucking buy it. And then 3, Mario Kart is releasing waves of product and DLC, which is fun and reminds me of Smash Brothers Ultimate. So why not go that route and not just release levels, but release new characters? Bring in characters from Smash Brothers. Pretty much bring the entire Smash Brothers into Mario Kart 8, while I also have the rights to those characters. Do it for the hell of it. Especially all the Nintendo-owned characters and the characters you can get in for easy, like Fire Emblem. Get those in there. But also put in, see if you can't get in some third-party, other-party characters. That'd be fun. That would be my only, thing from yesterday. I'd take it out. I can't think of anything new coming out. We're done, by the way. I got a really gross stomach. I've had a gross stomach since yesterday. So I need to take care of that. But I also need to go print out the NDA I have to do for the job I'm about to try for, and I turn that in before it gets too late, and then I can go pick up my son. So I don't think we're going to be playing again this week at all. Yeah, it's gotten down to once a week playtime. Sorry guys, but got other things I got to do. I'm trying to write, trying to get things done, trying to get somewhere with my careers, and trying to keep the house semi-clean. Where are we? So when my schedule comes out tomorrow, I'll let y'all know if something comes up, or might just drop on y'all one of the days I'm off. I guess if anything happens, I end up alone this weekend, I may come on during the mornings. It just depends how it goes. Why does that look more painful? It's like going into his hoof. But yeah, as far as what we were talking about before, America is on this line, is on this verge. It's going to either become more progressive, and we will let go of all the hate, and that'll fall behind us, and eventually it'll be buried, or it's going to become more hateful and fascist. We're going to lose our rights, our freedoms. People who don't fit the way the supremacists want it to be, and people who aren't white enough, people who aren't straight enough, will see their rights taken away, their rights to exist taken away. Eventually, it will become bad enough. When eventually they'll have to do something about us as we push back. They'll stick us in camps, they'll kill us. And that's where America sits right now. If you are an adult and you have the right to vote, your vote matters. We're either going to bring us into a future where America exists, or a future where America is not really what it was. America is dead. Even if it carries the name United States, it won't be the United States under a fascist regime like that. I don't think I'll survive the second way. I will never go back in the closet, and I'll never be quiet about my rights to free speech and freedom to love. So if that second version comes out, I'll be loud and proud until they put me down. So let's hope it's the first version, the one with more rights and progression. Let's hope we can save America from the evil, from its own evil. The evils that created the Civil War and slavery, the evils that fought against civil rights, the evils that murdered black people, transgenders, and homosexuals, the evils that fight against us. Let's hope we can defeat them, and one day that they won't ever be around to bother us again. I will see y'all next time I play. I can't say for sure if it'll be a Fortnite or a ESO or something else. It'll likely be yes. If it's soon enough, is sometime this weekend. If I get on, it'll likely be an Elder Scrolls game that I get on with y'all. If it's like another week from now and I get more things to do in Fortnite, I like another selection of things to do for the scientist. We'll come in and do that. I can't tell exactly what the scientists and the Seven are doing with the rockets. I know the scientist is trying to contact the not the Foundation. I forgot her name. He's the female Seven member who's likely Singularity. I forgot her Seven name. They're likely trying to contact her. He's likely trying to contact her. But with the satellites, I'm not sure if he's still looking for her with those, or if they're doing something with the monster underground, or trying to find maybe 0 points that's still missing as far as we know. Don't tell what's going on. Last time we saw 0 point, it was in the center of the island in Io's base as they flipped it, and it might still be there. But if that is true, then it's stuck on that side. Unless this side has the UFO side, and we can, like it did in Chapter 1, and we can still get in there, and 0 point stuck in on the other side there. Maybe something with 0 point will happen when the new monster comes, because there's obviously something happening over in the Devourer's remains that is roaring, and it's like a child or a rebirth of it. I don't know, something new. A giant angry version of this cute lizard walking around. I know they're giant, but gianter. Who knows? I think that's it. I really can't think of anything else to talk about right now. So we will check you out next time I come in. Check out my Twitter and my Facebook for both my writing things. Check out my YouTube. This will be uploaded to YouTube, as well as my Sephiroth TX Pride channel. We will also be getting up a channel having to do with my writing works in a while, but that's not something prominent to me right now. I'd much rather get my writings out. I think the next things I'll be working on is I'm looking for cover art for the novella I created that is actually a dystopian, very real dystopian future I talked about. I'll be looking for cover art for that. It's very difficult to find the right cover art and I have to save up money for that cover art. It usually takes $200 to $400 depending on the artist and what you're doing. Like this one place I found which looks pretty good is like it's a $200 down payment, and then that's more once we're done. Which I understand, they want a down payment before they start doing things, and you're like, no, I don't want you to buy. At least they get the down payment, right? And then after that, I'm still working on getting the Pipe series out, the Werewolf series out. We'll see where that goes. I need to go send that to more publishers, and then I'll let y'all know if I end up getting this dialogue writing job with a certain company. I don't know how much I can talk about it, because this looks like I'm mostly going to be editing other people's works in dialogue form, and that's fine with me. It'll be fun. It'll be the closest I've ever had to having my dream job as a writer. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great weekend. If I don't see y'all, yeah, peace and out. I hit the wrong button.